at some point or another, you know you're gonna have to end up meeting either the mom, the dad, the sister, the brother, auntie, grandma, whoever it is. You know at some point you're gonna have to end up meeting them, and this is exactly how you do it to make sure that you make a good impression on them. How to make sure that you get along with them and you get on their good side. What I used to do before, I was always nervous because I was like, damn, I know at some point whenever I was talking to a girl, I was dating a girl, I knew at some point I was gonna have to end up meeting either the mom, dad, sister, brother, auntie, or the whole family at some point. I knew this was gonna happen eventually because it always happened, and I used to be hella nervous. So at some point I was like, you know what, fuck this, I just don't give a fuck. I'm gonna try to be me. I'm not gonna try to change for somebody else to make them feel happy or to appeal to them. I'm gonna just do me, be me, and if they don't fucking like me, oh fucking what. I'm not here to date you, I'm dating your daughter. I'm fucking your daughter. That's how it is. As fucked up as it may sound, that's how I used to think about the shit. And what I actually realized was when I started giving off that I don't give a fuck type of attitude, that I don't give a fuck type of mentality, that type of aura, what actually ended up happening is the mom, the dad, sister, brother, auntie, grandma, papa, they actually would end up fucking with me. They would be like, you know what, I've never liked a lot of the guys that she's ever brought, or I never really liked them, but something about you, I like you. I don't know what it is about you, but I like you. There's something about you that's like kind of making me gravitate towards you. I don't know what it is, but I like you. You got that little ish, got that ish about you that I like. I don't know what it is. And I'm over here like, okay, I mean, shit, all right, cool. I mean, if you fuck with me, cool. I'm like, it really didn't matter to me because I was gonna be fucking your daughter anyways, but that's besides the fucking point. And what actually ended up happening, because I had that I don't give a fuck type of attitude, that I don't give a fuck type of mentality, was that the parents would actually end up inviting me out to like either dinner, the barbecues, the family cookouts, the family reunions, would invite me out to like the game nights. They'd be like, you know what, invite him out, we're finna go do this, make sure you tell him so that he comes along with us. They would pay for everything. All I had to do was pretty much just show up and be like, yeah, I'm there. Literally, I'd be like, damn, I'm getting taken out more by them than my own parents or my other people that I know, close friends. The parents of the girls that I'm dating are taking me out a lot more than I'm taking the girl out. I'm like, okay, shit, at least I don't have to pay for anything. They're paying for everything. All I gotta do is just show up. But another thing that I didn't actually end up realizing until later on was that I would unconsciously start up conversation with either the mom, the brother, the sister, the auntie, whoever it is that was in the family. I would just end up sparking conversations whenever I would like come over or whenever I would meet them. Not because to try to get to know them necessarily, even though that was kind of the plan, but necessarily it was more of to get them comfortable with me. Because instead of me trying to talk about myself and trying to prove myself to them, I was just asking them general questions, like actually taking a genuine interest in their lives. I was asking them, you know what, how have you been? What was it like when you were growing up? Like, how different was things now compared to like a couple years ago? Do you remember when this was going on? How was this like? You know what, how did you experience this? And like open-ended questions that would provoke emotions or get their interest levels going. And what actually ended up happening was that it was like, oh, you know, he's actually taking the time to actually try to get to know me. Okay, no other person has tried to do this in the past. You know what, let me give him a shot. And then as I started conversating with them more and more and more, I got them to open up. So that way in the end it was like, you know what, I like him so much. Even though I plain out didn't pretty much say anything during that whole conversation, I tried to say the least amount of things as possible and get them to talk pretty much for most of the conversation. At the end of the day, they was like, you know what, I really like him. Even though they probably didn't know much about me, I try to sprinkle things here and there, but I was mainly focused on them. So if you really want to make a good impression, whether it be with your mother, father, sister, brothers-in-law, or whatever, the girl that you're dating, the family with them, if you want to get a really good impression, you want to get along with them very well, make sure you have that I don't give a fuck type of mentality where you're okay whether or not they like you or not in a bad way, but in a way where it's like, you know what, if you don't like me, cool, but if you do, hey, I fuck with you, okay, cool, that's even better. But also make sure that you're taking an interest into the family's life. Like actually ask them some personal type of questions to try to get them to open up, not some general like, how was your day, how's work, these type of plain binary questions. No, get them to open up to you, and you know what, get them to be like, I like him, I don't know what it is about him, but he has that ish, he has that like charisma, he has that vibe to him that I gravitate towards because he actually took an interest in me. He took the time to try to get to know me and wasn't just trying to be here trying to prove himself to me like everybody else has in the past who's dated my daughter or who has been talking to my daughter. This is exactly what you do to make sure that you have a really good impression and that you get along with your mother, father, sister, brothers-in-law. If you stuck around to the end, I really appreciate you. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, share the video. We'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.